where we last left off with our travelers, they had a little picking fight with a troll, the sea troll that they've been encountering.
You want to call that a
few
fight?
weeks.
I call that a... Okay, go for it.
In there, come on. Show some fucking respect. No, they finished the first part of their mission, which is to go back, communicate with scouts about what is happening over on the islands. Then they went with another party, including their old friends Wolfgang and Kijum. And were able to secure the island, including killing off the troll, waking up from its slumber, with a very quick combat that took 2 rounds. They just eviscerated.
Men in Black.
Yeah. They completely destroyed my plans.
Our druid is smart.
And now they have the island secured. There is a building crew that is re-securing the island to take it back for the Crack Alliance. With that, they took off for part 2 of their mission, which is the recon mission on the border of the Forest of the Father. You guys just took off. You are now sailing on your floatable ship.
Thanks, Dave.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna start singing. I'm sailing away. No. If we're just moving forward, that's what I say we're doing.
Right.
Yep. I'll have my short bow out,
Looks like we're
watching for some
rested.
baddies.
How close are we to land?
You guys just left the island,
Yeah.
Okay.
and the island is directly center to the lake, so it's about a whole day's travel, or like daytime travel to get to the end.
Okay. Well, can I do a perception check, see if I notice anything in the water, aka sunken boats, or... Oh! Actually, yeah. Let me check for sunken boats and whatnot.
Okay.
Maybe there's some treasure down there.
Need more
Have a look
money.
for you.
Well, I remember they were talking about this lake was always, like, ships were sinking in the middle of the night, so... 19.
Ooh.
What's your perception?
What you do notice,
20. No, 21.
as you guys left, we're just breaking off from the island. The side in which that you guys took off from, you haven't really visited until just now, just because there was no reason to go to that side. You do see a grouping of just small sort of carrying ships, similar to the boat that you guys are on at the moment. There's also a few goblin and orc-like rafts that are also sunken. You can see that there's been multiple attempts on both sides to try to persuade the waters to let them pass. So with that, you don't really see anything shiny in there. It looks like most of it's been scavenged since the evil humanoids sort of took up post in the area.
Damn, we should have crawled into his hole. Damn.
No, we already looked at it.
No, we didn't.
Danger.
Yeah, we did.
Just like,
Remember as soon as the fight ended? I went in there, started digging my hand in, it was just mud and
right,
sludge.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It was just like
Get your mind
swamp
out of the
lilies.
gutter.
Trolls. I don't know.
But regardless, looking around, you don't see much aside from just sunken rafts and sunken canoes and long boats, and
No messages in a bottle.
not that you can see now.
Very specific.
Hey, I found one once.
in a bottle.
It led to a side quest of great riches.
Can I
Through a
see-
mountain of hell.
Can I make a wisdom perception check to see if there's any hidden druidic messages? I have to go 15 or higher wisdom,
Sure.
and then you can decide from there.
God.
Why?
If not enough, just barely. 14.
14. Let's see here.
Get back. written in the wallet.
Get fucked.
That was like when I was like, oh, I want to do my Thieves' Cant thing, and then he
Definitely
goes,
a new druid.
you see written in Thieves' Cant, Joe was here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I write in
Just
Thieves'
graffiti.
Cant, hi Joe.
What you do see is, well, also knowing, druids don't usually take post in the water, but you do notice looking back on the island that there are some sort of markings in the grass and sort of inlaid with the flowers in the grass. It gives you a resembling symbol of what is a fleeting sense of safety.
Oh,
However, knowing what
Right,
you
it's
guys went up
not.
against, it's no longer
It is
as
not.
safe as what is once left to believe.
Right.
Alright, well, let's move forward, I guess, team.
let's go.
Go
You
18.
guys have 2 hours or so for the first checkpoint. There's going to be 3 checkpoints.
Okay.
And what are you guys going to do in those 2 hours? And I need to use the restroom.
Oh, okay. It's like, where
Alright,
are you
go
going?
for it.
Why are you making that face? Let's see. Let me do something funny. I can't do anything until he's here.
There's burritos bothering me.
Burrito. Food.
So hungry.
Well,
Are you guys hungry?
No, I'm still full of hog.
Are you? Okay.
Still full
no,
of hog.
and you ate like 3 good berries, remember?
Oh, you're still full from the good berries. I was just making sure.
Yeah, but it was about as feeling as full as I was prior to actually eating it, so. Maybe I just gained like an extra week of not having to eat another animal.
I don't know if the dynamics work like that.
How are you gonna tell me how my body works?
True.
I am a lizard. Do you have any lizard in you? Any reptilian? Are you a reptile being? No? No? That's what I thought.
Usually you eat a lot though, so that's why I had to ask.
You watched me eat a hog, so
Hey,
what you saw is what you saw. That's something we share. Maybe I'll take one of them on the next adventure when I have to eat a whole animal.
right? Just a whole hog.
No, just like a cow
I
in the
could
middle of
cook
a
it.
farm. Like,
Do you like it raw or do you like it cooked?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like
I didn't know if you have a preference.
One time I was hungry and we blew open a farmstead, and well, there was like a half scorched like pile of chicken, so I was just swallowing that as whole.
Nice.
They were cooked. Wasn't no fried chicken, but you know,
That'd
little
be
dry,
interesting.
little burnt.
That'd be interesting if they
little
just turned
crisp.
out
It was like
fried.
blackened chicken.
Blackened
you know?
chicken.
Yeah, that's
So
the
you
best
just
way to
flake
describe
off the
it.
first layer. Just
Oh, is that like when you, it's like with a cow or a lamb where older countries would just take a torch to it, and that's apparently, increases the flavor, when really it just increases infection.
Well, have you
and
ever had like
disease.
blackened salmon? Like
Yes.
where one side's like
That's
super
different.
crisp.
That's like
That's like black.
I know,
they
that's
put
what you
like
do that
black
with the
pepper
skin,
on it.
like
that's
you
a
blacken
type,
the skin
that's
on
a
it.
type
Yeah,
Of, it actually is. That's a type of salmon.
I did that with the salmon that I cooked last night. I just took the skin and just roasted it.
Oh.
I eat.
Sometimes
I
they do
love
that too.
that.
They'll
It's
put
like
a
a
bunch
chip.
of pepper on that
Yeah.
side and
Fish
then
chip.
sear it.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna take my chalk and just as I'm sitting there looking out, just draw my family crest on like the bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep
Why are
a
you
lookout
drawing on my
for
boat?
water beasts.
It's our boat.
I'm gonna give you the box.
She can draw on the damn boat.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
It might disappear when
When
the
we
thing
get off
disappears.
later, just
That's kind of what I
That's
wanted to
everything.
see. I
That's
wanted to
everything.
see. No.
It's 3 different boats. Who's to say the message might disappear?
so who gets what boat?
That's
Is
what I
you're
wanted
trying
to see.
say.
Who gets what boat? We all get the same. We get to share.
It says who?
Says us.
Technically, it's not even ours.
We'll vote.
I'm not giving this back. I'm not giving this
This is
back.
mine.
This
This
they
is
hand
part of
this over-
payment.
This is part of the mission. This is equipment I gain.
I think it's part of the payment.
That's what I'm saying. We never know we're gonna need this.
I'm definitely not giving this quiver back. That's for sure.
I'm trying to keep a lookout for like
You
any,
guys
any type of
speak
water
closer
beasts
to the mic.
that
Yeah.
I may notice.
Roll a perception check.
Alright. I'm just trying to increase my beast wild shape.
So now we know where the dice is favored today.
It's a 4.
A 4. Wait, you say you're looking for?
I'm just trying to keep a lookout for any type of water beast,
Oh,
so I can
okay.
increase my a list of beasts I can transform.
So
into.
far, it's mostly still just the marine life that you've seen already. Not anything more than that. You're too preoccupied with Saf and Torin bickering
Bickering.
about
That's usually
just
how it is.
whatever.
That's usually how it is.
Trying
No,
to
don't
concentrate.
erase it. I just want to see If it'll stay.
Why are you talking to yourself? I didn't erase anything.
You said you were going to
I
erase
said
it.
when we got off the boat and you weren't paying attention, I was going to do it. I'm not doing it right now.
But I heard you.
Do I look foolish
I'm
to
yelling
you?
at you.
Do I look foolish to you?
Yes.
I have something I want to try.
Okay.
Can I?
Is it a quiet
Can I use charm person on
No.
Torin?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope he just rolls a 1 and be like, shut up. Don't look at me.
Shut up.
You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
Sorry, bud. So the cookie crumbles.
Y'all coming in hot.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Spell save.
17. So, shut up.
You feel the sense of something trying to take over your conscience.
Can I just look over him like,
Does
what are
he
you trying
know
to do?
where it came from?
What are you trying to do?
Actually, yeah, no. Do a sleight of hand,
Okay.
and you do a perception.
Okay.
This will also go in hand with your. Actually, no. This would be your.
Shadow.
What's it called? Yeah. Roll you roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Which will be under my.
It would be under. It's
Dex.
on there. Yeah.
What is it?
11.
This would be your passive. What's your passive?
Ooh.
My
What's your
passive.
perception?
Mine's 3rd.
No, not you.
Oh,
No,
him.
you.
Oh, okay. My bad. Well, I got up. 12.
12.
You notice Kokiro try. You see a few sort of glowing pink and green glyphs come from his hand. You have the sensation of something trying to get into your brain and take control.
Are you trying to come on to me?
What?
Because I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
I have no idea what you're talking
I know, hey, I get it. We're two different creatures. We're some beasts, but
I did
I'm not
do
into that.
anything.
Why are you
What
trying
are
to
you
lie to
talking
me?
about?
I see what you're
While
doing.
he's yelling, I'm gonna take my chalk and try and draw on his scales.
What do you mean?
Sleight
What
of hand.
is this?
What did I do? I'm just minding my own business.
I literally feel you trying to get into my
That was my
head.
tail. My tail
No.
actually touched you.
What is this sparkly
Stop.
crap?
We're in a beautiful.
What are you doing?
We're in a beautiful place.
We all rolled
Can I
12s.
push her into the water for trying to draw on my scales?
Dex saving throw and strength check.
Ugh.
Actually, no, that would be a Dex check because it's against
Critical
will.
20. So
Saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I got a crit 20. That should just be instant.
I don't know. Maybe she can get a crit.
24?
No, that's not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
So I push her into the water.
Seth goes into the water, and you hear a "What the fuck?" and Kijum turns around, pushes you, and grabs you and pulls you up. He's like, "You guys gotta
Good
knock
man.
it off.
Thank
Good
you.
man.
He's
Right?
trying to get into my head.
I don't
She's
care.
drawing on
We're-
my scales.
This is a small boat. Small boat. All right, knock it off."
You keep them in line,
I'm
then.
gonna pull
Because
it
apparently
out.
I can't.
I'm minding
These are my people, and
I'm
I
minding
can't
my
keep
own
them in line.
business.
They're trying to infect my head.
If you can't do it, we can't do it.
What are you talking about?
All right.
I'm gonna
First
pull
checkpoint.
A1 out and try and get him to dry off
Yeah.
somehow.
Cool. So you guys hit the first checkpoint.
Hey.
You are 2 hours into your journey onto the opposite side.
Okay.
I would like everyone to roll a perception check.
I
11.
have to remember how to do this. Fuck it.
We just played the other day ago.
It didn't even roll.
Well,
It just fell directly on that. I was like,
no. 15.
mine's freaking 19.
Ah.
I hate you.
No. I'm just being ominous.
Interesting.
What you notice is way in the distance, towering, very familiar trees that you grew up in.
This is good.
The redwoods.
I'm excited. No.
Take the redwoods and then increase like how close they are to one another by like 5-fold.
Nice.
Yeah, it's incredibly thick.
Several.
3 C's.
Familiar events.
We also do notice this going in hand with you doing your weather checks is it's starting to lightly snow.
Nice.
You remember
There's
that
a
Trump gift?
chill breeze that is starting to push its way through as it's getting colder as you're moving further north.
Winter's coming.
I wish I was able to harness the snow. That'd be awesome.
Is that something you can
Do you
learn?
have anything to dry us off?
I can get you pretty warm. I'll use produce flame, one of my cantrips,
Okay.
and then hold a flame over near her.
Yeah, it's like a mini campfire.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna hold Awen so that he
There
can
you
kind of
go.
warm up, and I'm gonna ruffle his fur a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
just sits there.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Shakes up.
buddy. I was trying to be funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Check number 2. What are you guys doing for 2 hours?
Trying to dry off.
Minding my dang business. Tired of getting messed with.
Okay.
I'm just focused on the mission.
Kara?
I'm gonna attempt to charm Torn again.
Oh my god.
What?
What do
Use
you
all your
do?
spell
Yes.
slots.
I'm practicing.
I'm practicing. Don't use all your spell slots.
I'll be fine.
What I have to do? Roll
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving through.
You have to beat a 14.
I got 8.
Yeah.
You are now charmed.
What does that mean?
That means that you can command him
Mm-hmm.
or ask him questions. Every round he will be able to save against it. So you have 6 seconds.
Jump into the water,
Two.
Torn.
But it can't be anything harmful against it.
Yeah, that's not harmful.
I'll drown.
You're not gonna drown.
I'm a dragon. I don't swim.
That would technically be considered harmful against him.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Just with the freezing water and with the possibility of him possibly not even being able to swim
Sad
correctly
face,
under this spell, it would be considered self-endangering.
Sad
Sorry.
lizard, sad spell.
Darn.
So
Sad
as you
spell.
tried that, you are snapped back from your charm.
No!
And you know exactly what just happened.
See, I thought you were trying to come on to me. Now you're trying to hurt me? Come on,
Just-
man.
just
I thought we
practicing.
were
just
in
messing
this
around, you know,
together.
practicing on, big old dragon like you.
I just feel like it'll end in some like tussle. Just like I fall into the water, all of a sudden like the arms of Hadar just reach bottom down. It's a reaction thing, I swear.
Very dramatic.
Oh god.
Okay. Checkpoint 2. Everyone make a perception check.
Our all crit ones. The big
That
hawk
was
of the
so
north.
funny rolling all 12s.
11.
20.
9.
Kakira and Torn are now in a sort of staring match with each other after the recent
Yeah, pretty
events that
eyes,
happened.
boy.
You two are very
take it
preoccupied with now the sort of tension that has been built in the matter of 3 hours. And Saf, you looking elsewhere in a sort of, what was it? A distant gaze. You notice as you're getting closer towards the opposite side, you see a couple of things sort of floating in the water. They look like felled trees that are in the water, and they're sort of just drifting along. They're very far away at the moment still,
Oh.
but there's a few of them, and you definitely do notice. Okay. We'll do this in 2 parts. You guys have 1 hour.
I want to meditate for the rest.
Okay.
Do I see pretty much like the full landscape of what we're coming up on?
Oh, that's another thing. What you do see is getting closer. There's no real way onto the opposite side. You see off onto the left, or onto the northwestern sort of coastline. You see a lot of smoke, and it's very gloomy and gray over there. You have a sort of predisposition that that is where some
Death.
of the
It's your
less friendly folk are taking part. On the direct north and northeast side, all you see is the forest, and it is also surrounded by sort of cliff sides and jagged rocks. It looks very inaccessible. The only thing that you see that is accessible is directly in front of you. There's a sort of beach landing.
So there's no other, with my trained military demon hunting skills, there's no other points of access.
You rolled an 8.
Oh, I thought that was just to make sure we didn't die. I thought
No.
because now we're
Oh
prepared
no, that was
for the
perception
second.
to be able to actually see.
Oh, see, because I didn't think we were close enough. That's why I wasn't rolling for anything like that.
There's still about a, let's say, like quarter to half mile you're away, and on the water that's a long distance.
Are there
Alright.
any trees around me yet?
They are noticeably getting closer, but aside from that, you still can't really see.
Okay. Can you let me know when they start
Yes.
getting? Okay.
And what else has happened is there is now a sort of gray gloom in the sky as the snow is starting to pick up a bit more. It's increasing the atmosphere and it's making it a little bit more difficult to see. Though, granted, being on the water, you can still see quite clearly. But the snow is picking up in the distance. Alright. 1 hour. Until the last hour mark, where I will then describe everything.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you
but
do?
I envision that
Just
scene
looking out.
from The
I'm
Simpsons
still
where
meditating.
Homer's going down the Amazon. It's like, huh? It's like, good, bad, good, bad. Like, and he's like, all right, we'll go for the good, and then just the wind.
Nope.
You thought.
I'm just gonna keep looking out.
Okay.
I'm meditating still.
Okay.
I'm focusing
Okay.
on war.
Let's do one last perception check.
Oh, 18.
Ooh.
23. I have to do math.
Yeah, nat 1.
Ouch.
God. Now we
As
need-
you are looking over the edge, trying to
It's alright.
find different marine life, you sort of slip and dip your eyeballs into the water. Your face, you just get this freezing shock, and you're just in a daze as you're trying to.
Focusing too hard.
Yeah.
my eyeballs.
This guy.
Where's the audio coming from?
It's alright. I'd
Oh,
rather.
it's my phone.
Huh?
Okay. So, Saf, what you see is now that you're staring intently at the felled trees that are sort of adrift, it's similar to a sort of logging situation where there's now a massive grouping of these felled trees. And what you can see inside of the trees is a few of these logs seem to be moving at a different rate than the other logs. And so you can see a couple of bulbous sort of, they look almost like a tree cancer on them. There's three of these trees, each with 2 of these bulbs on them. And looking at that more intently, you can see them moving around.
Do I know what they are?
And so the logs themselves are starting to take into shape a little bit better as you're getting closer. And it doesn't look as much as a tree as it does a canoe.
We got a problem.
What's up?
These trees are moving.
Moving trees.
So are they trees or are they some beast?
I have no idea, but they look gross and creepy.
So what, do we attack? Because I've seen a lot of gross and
I
creepy
need to
things
get
that were
close.
nice to
I can
us.
poke one.
I need to get closer to take a look.
What are you poking it with?
My bow.
Oh my god.
My arrow.
We don't even know what it is.
Oh, I know! I'm gonna pull out my slingshot.
Okay.
Alright.
What if I hit him?
Let
Can
us-
I roll to see if I just can figure out if these are dangerous or not? Because I'm not trying to piss off some like woodland creature.
Well, hold on. What you notice is she was focused on that. What you notice on that landing, the only sort of landing that you can see in the area, there is a lot of on the sides of it. There's a lot of trees that are slowly turning into mangrove and very clustered, almost kind of like a bramble that blocks off access to the water or from the water. And on this landing, you can see a small tower and a small dock and 2 smaller looking sort of in-water outposts.
Can I look to see if I notice any friendlies or tangos?
It's still kind of light in the day. In about 2 hours, it's going to start to turn a little dark. You can't really notice any flames or anything. It's just sitting there. You are now about 200 feet away from the grouping of logs. What do you do?
Kokiro, what do you think it is?
I have no idea what you guys are even looking at.
Can you see the
You don't
thing
see
over
that little
there?
thing right there?
What?
There's stuff moving on those trees.
Can I try to make a perception check to see if I can see what they're talking about? I don't know what you guys are. What's the number?
Holy shit.
14?
14.
Hey. This hasn't been a good week for me at all, I'm sorry.
With your druidic and naturalistic sense, especially with the trees, you know these trees well. These are sort of the outskirts, outer lining trees that sort of help protect the area. And looking at these logs that she pointed out, it's not natural to see these sort of bulbous things on the top. And looking at it, they are also different color. They're sort of a green, like a dark or light green shade. Each one different sort of color. There's 3 of these, each with 2, and you can see them kind of shuffling around back and forth on these canoe-like logs.
Interesting.
And they're very low, so it's kind of hard to see, but you just see a sort of rounded edge that's moving about on the canoe.
Okay.
What say you? You said interesting. So
Some
what are
like
they?
larva thing.
Don't know for sure what it is. Maybe we'll get closer.
Should I just shoot it?
No. Don't shoot yet. Let's wait. These good things could be good.
Hey Wolfgang, what do you make of those?
These forests usually have good things.
I can't really tell. I'm trying to keep my my attention on that outpost up ahead.
What if I take my slingshot and I just shoot the water next to it?
Just see how they react.
Mhm.
That's fair.
Do actually no, yeah, do an attack, and that's gonna judge, like, what happens.
They roll
So attack
high.
with your slingshot, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still pretty far out, but you can just try to lob it.
Oh wait,
so
how far out are we?
You're still like
150.
180.
Yeah, no,
feet
never
right
mind.
now.
That's not gonna work.
You could try when we get closer.
Oh wait. Oh no. Anything past 121, auto fail.
Ah.
Thanks.
I gotta get a little bit closer, guys.
Thanks,
but I'll do
Gam.
that.
Yeah. I'd be more worried about this post as well. I don't know. That's the same.
Oh, I'm
situation
focused
we
on
dealt
the
with.
post, but I also don't like bugs. You know, we've dealt with our
Shoot it
fair
with
share.
fire.
Of big
Those could
things.
be. They could be part of the forest. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know that. That's why I
Right.
don't want to attack them
we
quite.
should wait till we have a
I
better-
want to investigate.
Shoot it with fire.
Wait. We'll wait.
I mean, yeah, let's just burn down the
150
whole
feet.
forest. Let's just burn down the whole forest while we're at it. He can fix it
I'm
later,
not
right?
burning down this forest.
It's a joke. She's the one that said burn it with fire. The bug.
Very
Whatever that
specifically
is.
talking about bad
140 feet.
Wish this thing would go quicker.
100
hey,
feet.
hey, no, not that quick.
120 feet.
Hey, Wolfgang, what's the plan?
That's up to you guys.
Oh God,
I have my sword.
why are
drawn.
we
So
the
we-
brains of this
So we
operation?
have one entrance, right? From what you
Yeah,
guys
all
saw?
we got is this beach landing.
Yeah, looking
Yeah,
at
we got
the
the
end,
tower
you
up
can see
ahead.
like you've seen like a mangrove tree before.
Okay.
So take like the roots, how they're very tall and sort of branch out, similar to like in Florida. But how they branch out on top and into and even build up and around and interlocking with one another. It's basically a dam.
All right.
Damn.
All right, should I shoot the water then at these things?
Go ahead.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay,
Try.
I'm gonna try and shoot the
Just
water.
try not to hit them.
After we investigate those, we
like
need
right
to
in front of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's investigate this.
Roll an attack.
come over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Going crazy over there?
Yes.
Because that's a liability to us if you're going crazy.
She's excited. What kind of
10.
screech was
10?
that?
I fought a griffin
Was
once.
that a yawn?
No.
Oh, you were just mimicking a griffin. That
Yeah.
you saw.
Oh, I thought that came out of me for a second. I was like, did I do that?
No, Torn was making a griffin sound.
Oh, well.
Scare the enemies away. They know there's a griffin in the area. They won't want to play.
What's your armor class?
Oh God.
17.
Perfect. So you shoot the sling and you try to shoot as far as you can, but with this area being sort of engulfed with other trees, other felled trees, it sort of ting, 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 ting,
damn it,
ting
it's
on
a
the
ball
top,
bearing.
and it
Fuck.
hits just the side of this log structure that you're staring at, and you see
The creature or the log?
the log,
Okay.
and you see a little bit of shuffling on it,
Oh!
and then popping up is a goblin head with a bow and just
Oh!
and shoots you. You take
No! Bastards! I knew I should have shot him with an arrow.
3 damage.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh no! I'm so hurt.
Oh wait.
Goblin.
Yes. Yeah. 3 damage. It's a very long shot, and it just sort of pops up and instinctively shoots at you. It only grazes your arm as the arrow just sort of slits past you.
Okay.
And
I put
looking
this
up,
in
you
time?
now see a few other heads just pop up and move
A few
around.
as in how many?
Burn the man, bro.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Goodness. Get that flammable ready.
14.
You see 6 heads moving around.
Whew. Wow.
And with that, we are going to take a minor break while I can set up a few things.
Sounds good.
Actually, before we do that,
Oh, initiative.
yeah, let's have everyone roll some initiative.
God, all my dice have been betraying me today.
Oh, you're telling me. I only have 1 dice. Once it fails me, I'm failed.
Whew.
It's okay.
17.
Fights are usually where my luck.
Do I need these ones, or will these work?
Use these ones.
These ones?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 17 as well.
So wait, I got 16. You
I got
got
17.
17.
Me and
And
Torn.
it just comes off the cloth.
Torn got
Yep, this
17
fiber
first.
thingy that I gave you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh! Whoops. Leave it to Saf to always ruin everything.
You wouldn't be you without it, so.
That's true.
Ruined.
Oh my god, what is that thing over there? I have no idea. I'm gonna poke it. What are you gonna poke it with?
Well, we figured it out.
Well, we are still kind of flat wet. I'll just hit it.
Alright, what'd you guys get?
17, 17, and 16.
Okay.
They got 17.
She got 16.
I got 16.
Okay. So when you guys go to do your turns, you can do simultaneous turns.
Okay.
Fun.
Alright, and with that, we're going to take a little break while I get everything all set up. So join us in a little bit.
What did I have?
But take from them everything. Could you imagine, like, before every major fight I do, I'm just giving, like, a speech to the camera?
No, just be like, hold on, guys, give me 10 minutes real quick. Alright, guys, let's.
We're in the middle of a fight!
Hey, I just want to remember, you know, we give them hell. We work as a team, and we'll come out winners.
Alright. So, popping up, there are a multitude of goblins that are sitting in the sort of the felled trees. This grouping.
Washington Beach.
Saf, what's your armor class again?
17.
An arrow whizzes by your ear as one of the goblins tries to shoot at you.
Stupid.
Torn, what's your armor class?
16.
You get hit with an arrow, and you take 8 damage. As they pop up, and a few of them have the jump on you, they're able to pull off a few shots. You get shot right in the arm as you're sort of leaning over the edge of the boat. looking ahead.
That all you got?
Kokiro Torn, what you got?
I'm gonna return fire.
Okay.
How far away are they from us? Let's see. What I'm trying to do is 120 feet.
They're around 100 feet.
Alright. These guys on the right, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Oh god.
As a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder. It's 10 feet tall. That one,
Cantrip, isn't it?
that's a cantrip.
I'm gonna nerf the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
He's like, I
Well,
have to.
the lightning
deal
bolt
with
is what took out the other guy. That's not a cantrip. That I
Oh.
ran out of. That literally that fight. That was my last time I could use it.
Oh,
I
I
would
see.
have never been able to use it anymore. This is a cantrip though. This is a good one. It only lasts for up to 10 minutes though.
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
Wait, so call lightning.
So yeah, I'm gonna call lightning on these two on the far right,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to shoot a lightning bolt down from it.
Okay.
So then they both
What do
have to
you?
throw.
What is the sort of save for
It's
that?
a
or-
dex saving throw for both of them.
Okay. That's a 19 and 16.
So they're good. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
As you try to conjure the lightning down,
Yeah.
it sort of fizzles out as the snow is taking over. It's starting to. The snow is getting heavier and heavier the further or the closer you are getting to shore. Torn.
I'm gonna take.
Saffron
aim.
deck.
Yep.
I'm gonna take aim and shoot. I'm gonna attack the middle post.
Okay.
Going for headshots here. Going for headshots. That will be 16. Oof.
Yep, that hits.
I'm about to say, for the love of God, if it doesn't. Yes, I love where this music is going. This is just right up my alley. About to fight Alien. 14 damage.
Ooh. And that was onto this one?
Yes.
Okay. You shoot the arrow and it popped its head up. It wasn't able to fire off before it got hit as the one behind it shot up its arrow, and right when it shot up, it popped up, completely taking the arrow that was going to take him. And it just shoots him right in the sort of pectoral area, completely catching him off guard.
And then.
This might be a little too loud.
God damn, I'm so hyped on this music. This is just like
Well,
warm
I'm turning it
music.
down on here. We're good. Like, I'm not going to change it.
And then with the rest of my turn,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the damn dash and try to like run up and like take cover behind.
You are on water.
Oh, how close? Is it like? Okay,
Felled trees.
I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, this is all water. And it's just trees that are floating.
Our first on water.
Are we still
battle.
moving towards the land?
Well, I assume when she wants to take the shot, you guys slow down.
Right.
Slow it down. We're drifting.
Yeah. So the drift would be probably 10 feet a turn.
Okay, cool. Then bonus, I'm gonna pull the arrow out and I don't know, yell or something like ah.
As you do that, it just back at you. Saf.
I'm gonna take out my short bow and shoot the guy that Torin just hit.
Okay.
$27.
Oh yeah. Jesus
Oh yeah.
Christ. Your dex. It's stupid.
I know. What? 5?
You shoot him, and he's able to pull up a piece of bark as you go to shoot him, but the bark just shatters as it hits him, and it goes up his arm. You can see the arrows are just sticking in and out through his skin and flesh.
Gross. How's he look?
He looks beat up.
Okay.
All right.
How much damage did you do? 14?
14.
Another arrow whizzes by your face, Saf.
Miss.
One whizzes past your face, Torin. Another one just goes into the water.
Oh my god, every time somebody shoots.
And another one just goes into the water.
You suck!
It is now Kijum's turn.
Oh no, is this arbalist gonna make the boat go?
Yeah, you see him just and place on his arbalist. He's trying to hold it stable on the edge of your guys' boat.
I'm not going to.
He's gonna shoot the one that you guys hit, and that hits.
Man, that gotta be strong enough to take down the guy behind him, dude. It's gotta be like a 50 cal in Call of Duty, where it's just like 2 headshots for one. It's like, you gang. Sliding into the DM.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this goblin gets completely eviscerated with the arbalist bolt, and you see it as he launches. The whole ship just kind of sits back a little bit. Then you guys drift over about 5 feet.
Okay, that's okay.
And you see the bolts shoot into the chest of the goblin and then shoot through, and it sort of just bunts against the other goblin. It's sort of sticking into its chest, but he's able to pull it out. It did minor damage, but it went through.
Skewer.
A poke. But hey, you're next, buddy.
Yeah. Nope.
No, I want to see if it works. Yeah, now that you pointed that out. I need to go small rag. Alright,
Have one.
Small rag.
Still concentrating.
I'll fuck with it later. And then Wolfgang is going to pull out his pistol. Oh yeah, and then yeah.
Trying to give me a gun in this game.
Yep.
I know,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
I want a
interesting.
shotgun though.
It's interesting. That's crazy.
Did the other 4 goblins go
I just
then?
forget that they have stuff like
Yep.
I know, that's what I want one. The dragon with guns. Dude, full blade. Secret op missions with this music. Quietly moving down the halls.
You see Wolfgang aim with his pistol, and it's quite a distance with at this range, but he's able to fire, and it shoots him, the goblin that was originally poked with a bolt. It shoots him sort of in the leg area. It goes through the raft and splinters and goes into his leg. You can see it as a sort of minor inconvenience, but with that distance, him even pulling off that shot is pretty hard to fucking believe. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. That is a 15 to hit, Torn.
He misses.
And whizzes past Kokiro. Kokiro Torn.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to call another lightning bolt down as I'm still concentrating on those 2 over there. Come on.
As he's concentrating,
These buggers.
our DM was also concentrating.
Ooh, the concentration.
Ooh, that's a natty 1 and a 9.
Sweet, so both of them get hit. Alright.
Are you able to hit them both, or is it a radius effect?
So it's it says at the point of 5 feet, since they're on a boat.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
within 5 feet. So
Yeah.
So it's 5 plus. Oh,
No,
so
it's 10.
9 for the first. Oh, that's 10 to 0. So 19 for the first one.
I thought it was 0.
I did. And then 11 for the second one. And then how long is each turn?
6
6 seconds.
What was the other one?
11.
11.
What's the best way to know how long I have of something?
So what I do usually
Yeah, what do
is
you do?
if you do like
So, as he's sitting there trying to conjure the weather to work against him, you see in the air sort of a crackling as the lightning pushes through the atmosphere and through the sort of clouds that are building. And in a spot right above where you guys are, it darkens and blackens. And then strikes down on top of them. You can see the electricity sort of spread out into the water. They get hit pretty hard, but they're still up. And they look beaten, but still alive and livid. Torn?
Alright, I'm going to take aim and shoot for headshot on that middle boat guy. Uh, 15.
Just hits.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I swear I hit it last time.
Well, you got 16 last time.
8.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough.
Is this prior to the bullet? Or the arrow?
This is after the bullet and arrow.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That'll do my turn, yeah.
Okay. Saf?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the closest.
Oh, that's right. It's also going to scoot forward because you guys went over a round.
I'm gonna shoot. Which grouping was it that Kokiro hit?
This one.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one on this side
Okay.
with my short bow. 23.
Yep.
23. That Jim Carrey movie. It's everywhere! It's everywhere!
8.
Eight.
Damage.
I can't remember what it says. That was a good movie. I really like that movie.
Which one?
23.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Huh.
Okay. You shoot him, and it's a long distance, so you kind of give it a little bit of an arc as it what's it called? Angles up and drifts over. It's not paying attention at all to what is coming its way, and it shoots down and it hits him right in the gut. And it took the hit and now is focused.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see. Mr. Garbage. Well, what do we have here?
Should have tried to check.
That is a 20 to hit. Saf?
Oh yeah, that hits.
That is 8 points of damage, and
Oh no.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. Constitution.
Damn. That 808 dropped. What is this music? I like this.
9.
You are now fatigued as looking at the arrow tip that struck you into the arm as it pokes through your meat. You see the tip of a familiar barb. You are now poisoned.
I'm.
Poison is disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I'm poisoned. No damage.
No.
Oh. I'm
You're just
poisoned!
extremely nauseous now as the poison's starting to flow through you, but if you don't cure it, it does fuck you up.
Oh god.
And that's a whiff. That's a whiff. Okay. All the other goblins went, and Kijim and Wolfgang, they're both reloading right now. Scoot you guys forward. Do. That's a whiff. Kakira, what's your armor class?
16.
Okay. It misses past you, coming from the same boat where Saf got shot from. You see one of the goblins trying to get you now that you drew its attention. Kakira Torin.
My turn?
Yep, you guys are up.
Alright. Go first.
Alright. I'm going to try to call some lightning down on those two boats again. Let's see if I can hit them again.
Okay. That's just a saving throw for me, right?
Yep, for the decks.
That is a 14 and a 20.
Well,
So
They both
yeah,
make it.
they're both good.
Okay.
So that's
You can see after the last electric charge that was sent down, the skies above and the nature around you, it needs a second to rebuild, to push through this upcoming storm.
I missed. Get him.
Alright, so I'm gonna just try to finish off Homeboy right here.
Okay.
$24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
this music is so creepy.
11.
11 on that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. He is donezo.
That was a headshot too, so play it out for me.
In a familiar fashion, looking over at Saf and taking aim and being able to take the long shot, you aim up in the air, giving it a large arc, and what Saf was originally promising for, you're able to achieve.
Aww.
As an arrow comes swiftly down, and just you can see the goblin as it's sitting there with its bow, just as its head is now attached to its chest,
Tight.
with the arrow sticking through it,
That's how we do.
and it just topples.
That was supposed to be my
And
shot.
then my bonus, I'm gonna look at the guys that poison her, and I'm gonna be like, "You're next."
They just scream at you in anger. Okay, Saf.
I'm gonna shoot the one that hit me,
Okay.
or at least attempt to. Disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
Yeah.
Sad. Ah, 14.
Nope. Just close, or just barely. With the poison that's sort of pumping through you, it's making your vision a little disorienting, and you're starting to feel like your stomach churning and clutching. And as you go to aim and fire, there's a weakness that sort of overcomes you, and you're not able to really pull off enough strength with that shot.
Okay.
Nice. That just didn't go anywhere. Awesome.
I don't think this is music for the fight.
Oh, you'll see.
People fight like this.
Okay.
Maybe in like the
Kijum
bazaar.
is going to.
Of some sort.
Kijum and Wolfgang is going to fire. Wolfgang's gun jams,
Oh, come on, mate.
and Kijum misses. And while he's still up there loaded, there's like a little lip at the end of his arbalist that sort of like you can just latch onto. Excuse me. And he just. But that time when he released, it pushed up the boat a little bit too quickly, and it just shot the arrow up the bolt, and it just went sailing. And you guys got pushed back.
I'm gonna yell out to them, "Keep it together!"
Look, these things are still a prototype, alright?
It was a good shot.
Nice. So, in the boat, onto your guys' left, you see something interesting happen.
No.
Where, instead of it being a normal arrow, it has a weird glow onto it. And up into the sky it goes, and it sails, and it gets closer and closer until you see it's on fire.
Ah.
Shit.
Ah.
Your boat, and it gets struck right onto the boat. I don't want to mess with this. I need like a little sticker or something to throw into there.
This
But-
one, you need to get those little Lego
Yeah.
flames.
Huh?
That is a really
But yeah, your boat is now on fire.
Crap.
Or is burning, rather. Okay, and let's see here. Another whiff.
I got an idea.
Guys, moving forward.
I'm gonna Amazon see if we can just get bulk like Lego flame.
Yes.
This little like.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kokiro Torin.
Okay. So, go first.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit those guys again with a lightning.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna break concentration. How big? How is the fire small or is it kind of big? Can I stop? Like, am I?
It's pretty small, but it does have an oil on it, so it has a possibility of spreading.
Okay, because I was gonna lose my concentration, attempt to use Druidcraft to snuff out a flame.
Yep, you can do that.
I want to do that.
Okay.
All right, and then that'll end my turn.
Yeah, it just does that.
Oh, perfect.
You guys no longer burn.
Lost my
Yay!
lightning.
Is there anything else you can do?
Nope.
Okay. Torn.
That's gone.
I'm going to take aim at the back boat.
Okay.
How far is that distance, first of all?
Let's see. 100 and 120.
Oh, we're good. We're A-okay. We're right in range. I'm coming for your head.
Cocked. Cocked.
So
Just
cocked.
reroll.
Okay, yeah. I was like, what are we doing here?
Is it 3 or 17?
So that'd be 22.
Yeah.
And I want whatever one shot the flame arrow.
Okay.
I'll let you determine that.
That was this one.
Okay. Seven.
Okay.
Where's your attack depend on?
I get automatic +6 to the bow and arrow.
No, I'm talking about like strength, const,
Oh, just with the bow and arrow?
or just like for when you
I'm just
attack.
proficient in all weapons automatically.
I know,
It's a weird thing.
where are you proficient? Like what?
Yeah, but-
Strength. Like what is it? What are these? What are these is gonna
Pretty sure
depend
it's
how much.
Dex.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You're
sure
gonna
it's
hurt.
Dex.
If you want to, like, if you want an advantage on something, I want to know. I need to know what that
I got
is.
you, I got you.
Because her, I know if I give her advantage on Dex, it's gonna help her a lot.
Yeah, just look up whatever's the proficiency
Yep.
of weapons.
Yep.
And then we'll know.
Yep. Longbow. Heavy two-handed.
Because I don't want to give her advantage.
Probably strength.
Or actually, I can give her. Oh, she's freaking poisoned.
Yeah.
Heal her.
I can't. I don't have that spell ready to.
You give her the weed and a glass of water, then she's gonna
I need
get
to take these guys out. Take her to shore.
You know what you should do is, if you can get it together on this next turn with like killing something, start just rowing us to shore.
Okay.
Get us out of the fight, because we're not gonna gain anything from killing them.
Sorry about that.
Oh, this is confusing.
You should be.
Can't figure it out.
Okay. So what's going on?
Trying to figure out what ability is
What, like-
required for longbows.
Marshall.
So, okay, Martial is proficiency of
Is it Dex or Strength? Does it matter?
Dex, strength.
Dex.
Dex?
Dex.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
All
what-
ranged weapons are generally Dex.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But is it Martial?
Verifying.
That's like.
Marshall's a
every weapon?
proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Whose turn?
here.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna shoot the guy that shot the boat with the fire.
Okay.
$17.
What'd you roll 2? Oh, I see disadvantage. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, that hits.
Pass it.
Oh my god, she hit something.
Hey, she got hit.
6.
She was hit by an arrow.
Yeah, I went to a fight drunk once, okay? It wasn't good.
Trying to
But we
fight
did-
through the poison that is pulsating through your body. You're able to get a moment of slight vigor, and you're able to push through and give the bow the right knock that it needs, and you're able to fire. It shoots him, and it hits him right in the gut.
Ha ha ha.
Nice shot.
He's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That's a miss.
Hey, do you happen to have any of that oil, my friend?
Prakira, what's your armor class?
16.
Just
you?
barely misses.
We don't need holy oil though. It's expensive.
Okay.
Special stuff.
Huge and Wolfgang are reloading.
Yeah, I still have normal oil.
Top of the round.
However you want to do it. What do you need me to do with the oil?
You see another fire arrow
No!
come in, and it tags
Can I try
the
to grab
boat.
it like a badass? Like Keanu
I don't
Reeves?
have a reaction, I think.
Yeah, that would be a reaction thing. Yeah.
Give it to me,
Hits in the
DM.
back. Huh.
I said, give it to me. Give me a reaction ability.
No, it's a little thing they turn.
Throw it in the water.
There we go. The boat is now starting to burn again.
Who's this orange guy on our boat?
Kokiro and Torn.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Hit them. Get it.
Hurl it? Alright, I'm gonna pull out a flask of oil and try to hurl it at that boat right there, the one in the front.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something off for strength.
I'd say dexterity with disadvantage. Because it's very far away.
So then roll twice and take
We'll
the
try to
lowest.
stick the lowest.
So 4.
You throw and it kind of slips in your hand. A little bit of the oil sort of leaked out of the top and got onto the bottle. And you throw it and it only goes around here, just bloop, into the sink.
Don't want it.
And then do I have a bonus?
Yeah.
Can I like rinse my hands off of the oil in the water?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get caught on fire. That's the last thing I want.
Kokiro?
Alright, creepy. Alright. I'm gonna
right.
I'm gonna touch Saf and use enhance ability
Okay.
and give her Cat's Grace so she has advantage on dexterity checks.
Checks or...
Checks.
Okay.
So what does
over
that
here,
mean?
let me see. Or
Just write it down.
I'll give her I'll give her bears actually.
Okay.
Bears endurance.
What was
It's
that?
just constitution check and I'm gonna give her some health.
Okay.
There it is.
Alright, so now it's, you have advantage on constitution checks.
Okay.
So that means that you just roll it normally.
And you get 14 health.
Oh, thank
Temporary
you.
health, right?
Yeah, temporary.
It's like doing adrenaline.
It's for an hour.
Yeah, write that down as well.
So 19 extra health for an hour. Or no, 14, my bad. 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
14.
My bad.
Okay, Saf, your turn.
Sorry. Okay, I am going to shoot the guy again. That it keeps firing the fire arrows. Oh wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pull out my bag of flour, and I'm gonna dump it onto the fire.
Okay.
And
I can just, I can let you do that, yeah.
Actually, I'm only gonna do half the bag. Does that work?
Sure,
It's
yeah.
a 5-pound
It's
bag.
yeah, it's small enough, and it is oil, so the oil just
Yes.
it just soaks up in the oil. Yeah.
Okay. Whew, okay.
No longer burning.
So that would be use an object. So technically my bonus action, right? Or do you want that as my full action? Because I can use an object as a bonus.
He's looking, well, what
Well,
benefits
no,
me?
because then I have to pull it out.
What
and
benefits me?
Yeah, well, I'd say because like using an action, yeah, you do have to pull it out of your bag of holding, which is a whole thing, and then like
Okay.
tear it open.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's okay.
that's just a lot of stuff to do all at once, you know.
Sure. That's my turn then.
Okay. Nice.
I hate it.
Torin.
What's up?
What's your armor class?
What'd you roll?
It doesn't matter. I hit.
I got a 16.
Okay. You take 7 points of damage, and you are now on fire as one of the goblins in this boat pulls out a fire arrow and it hits you directly in the chest. And it sticks in your armor a little bit, and now the oil is sort of onto your chest, and it's spreading.
Okay. What's
And
the...
so every turn you're going to take 1d4 fire damage. That's how you put it out.
Okay.
And now...
Don't worry, I got some flour.
We're good. Don't even worry
Kokiro,
about
what's your armor class again?
16.
Okay, I rolled a 17. And the goblin that you electrified last time is having its eye directly onto you.
Alright.
You get hit, and roll a Constitution saving throw. Take 3 damage from the arrow. You are now poisoned.
Ouch.
So disadvantage on all checks and on attacks.
All right.
Alrighty. Keyjim is gonna try to fire. Miss. Push you backwards again. Oh, sorry.
Ah!
We need to
feel
get
good.
closer. We need to get closer.
And we
And
need
it's
to
too
get
far
out
away
here.
for
This is
Wolfgang,
fine,
so he's just gonna
it's
sit there and hold his
fine.
action.
Gain nothing. Gain nothing.
We can finish this.
Your boat catches ablaze again.
What the fuck?
Gosh.
And so that is a 13 on Torn. What's your armor class?
16.
Okay, an arrow whizzes past from the poison goblins. Kokero Torn.
I'm gonna use Call Lightning on those
Okay.
dogs now.
You're gonna reuse a,
Concentration.
yeah.
But I don't know how that would do anything. Because that doesn't really say.
Oh, no, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But,
They
just,
just have to
that
roll.
uses a spell slot, doesn't it?
This one's a cantrip. Call Lightning.
Oh, that's right. Yes, so I need to
The
roll.
only spell I have distance with right now.
That is a 10 and a 20.
So the
Which
second
one?
one's good.
Second one's good? Alright.
First one, the one the first one's the one who hit me. $22.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You see in the
Poison
sky the sort of dark area that was fading away up into the snowy clouds sort of get a moment of resurgence as it comes back down and through an electrical charge statics and just shoots directly down onto this goblin and obliterates him. You can see parts of his flesh just sort of fall off as the electricity is flowing through him.
Is that the one?
The other
that,
goblin was able to kick away fast enough and not get hit by it.
Bugger. One more left on that boat.
that was the one that shot the poison arrows?
In me.
That was one of the two that shot the poison arrows.
Yeah, he shot me.
Oh.
The poison arrow. That bastard.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Okay.
Of
Torn?
Nausea.
I'm gonna use. So question. So if I wanted to move the boat, what is that considered? Is that just considered movement?
That would be your action because you'd have to guide the boat. You guys lifted up the sails when you went to stop and check out this area, so you'd have to drop the sail again.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action first, and I'm gonna throw water on myself from the side of the boat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna remove that 1d4.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, it's your action to put out fire.
So it's action to put out fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then isn't
And then you get a bonus action.
So can I use my bonus to put out the fire on the boat then?
No.
Put the boat out.
You can do yourself, and then you have a bonus action to sort of either move around or adjust. But the act of scooping water in, that
Can
would
I
be your
lift
action.
an arrow and throw it into the river or into the water?
Yeah, you can take it out.
Alright, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay, yeah. So the oil isn't really seeping into it now, so it's just fire, just a little
Alright.
flame. Yeah. Okay. Saf.
Wait, so the boat's still on fire?
Yes.
Barely. It's like this little.
It's like a small camp. It's like a his produced flame sort of
Okay.
fire.
Well, I still have the bag of flour out.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go boop.
Okay. Yeah.
and snuff
And
it
that's
out.
that would be that would be your bonus to
Yes.
start your action.
Uh-huh.
Quick thinking. Sam.
Woohoo! And then I'm gonna. Ooh.
E40. Ooh.
I'm gonna put the bag of flour down towards my feet. So it's ready
We
to.
use the rest of the other half.
Oh, I did? Aww.
Sorry, no cupcakes.
No, that was my thing against invisible peoples. Oh, darn it! I should have used the troll ashes that I have.
Oh.
No!
Oh, well.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am. Fuck. Okay. Well, then I will put the bag back into my bag of holding because I don't litter. And then I'm gonna put the bag back into my bag of holding because I'm not gonna litter. Because I'm a good person. And then I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic missiles.
What is the range on that?
Can I use it?
What's the range?
What's the range on it?
Wow, I don't know.
He's on it.
I have no idea. Oh wait, I have the thing.
You should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have it.
Yeah. Does not say a range.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. If you have eyesight, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. And then
Who are you doing it on?
that's the thing. Okay. So, there was only one goblin that was shooting the fire arrows?
This whole boat was shooting arrows. This whole boat was shooting poison.
Fuck, okay. Well, I'm gonna go towards I'm gonna do 4 charges. 2 on each.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Where the hell is it?
Oh no,
There it
wait,
is.
sorry. It's 2 charges,
Okay.
but 4 missiles. Okay, sorry. So 2 charges, that's gonna be 3 left over, 4 missiles each, 2 each, and that is 1d4.
Oh God. Nice.
So,
Do one at a time. So,
yeah. So
do the first one first.
4,
4. Okay.
and then 5.
Okay. You see her, even in her nauseous, dazed state, she's able to pull out the wand, magic missiles that you guys have seen many a time before, and a serpentine sort of glow coming from them. And they sort of weave in with one another as they go over and just blast the 2 goblins that are shooting fire arrows over at you. And with that, it is now this goblin's turn. Let's see what he's gonna do. That's some more fire on Miss Saf, who just blasted him with that.
Fire.
You take 6 damage, and then 4 fire damage, and you're on fire. So you take 10 damage total.
And I am on fire.
And you are burning!
This girl is on fire.
Kijum reloading, Wolfgang can't fire. Moving down the line.
My fire is ugly. What?
Boat's burning again.
Surprise.
That's a 14 to hit, Torn.
Miss.
Okay. You see the one that had the poison arrows is trying to aim at you now. Kokiro, Torn, go.
Alright. I'm going to dive into the water. Once I get into the water, I'm wild shaping into a giant frog.
Oh my god.
What?
Interesting. Cool.
Yoshi's Island.
You gotta tell me like what creatures you want. Come on, man.
I got you.
She has the frog.
We have
Oh,
the
you
frog.
do?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I was ready for this. It's amphibious too, so I can breathe underwater.
Nice. All right.
So I'm submerged underneath.
Yep.
And I go as close to them as I can. I have
What's your
30
distance?
feet swim.
30. So let's see. That's gonna be
Am I able to dash in water?
25, 30. It's only right there. Just because you're on the opposite side of the boat.
That's fine.
You are able to dash, but that
That's
costs
gonna
an
be
action.
nice. Okay, I'll wait right now then. I'm underwater still though.
Okay. Yeah, you guys just see behind you a sort of weird forming that Kokiro is doing, questioning as to you're not on land. What is he turning into? And you just see his muscles grow bulbous, and he sort of shrink down and over as he turns into this giant bullfrog, and then hops into the water, sort of ricks the boat around. Torn.
I am going to take aim at the one shooting fire again.
Distance. I know.
120.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm
Well, you guys keep
good.
moving, so.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That ballistic arrow.
13.
Nope.
Yeah, fuck.
The arrow falls a little short as the boat is moving and trying to gauge the distance is getting a little bit more difficult. Anything else?
Bonus, can I go pull out that arrow?
Yep.
I'm gonna hop over here. That's fine.
Yeah, you're able to take the arrow. Same thing as before. There's just a small smoldering flame.
Stop shooting my bow!
Saf?
I'm going to walk over and. Is it an action to walk over and stomp out the flame?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. So you're gonna buddy up with Kijim up here now.
Okay.
Oh,
And
shit.
then.
Oh no, he's in the water!
Okay, stomped it out. And then I'm gonna yell out, "Try to move us closer!" And then I'm gonna stand next to the mast.
Okay, so back on over here again.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. If you guys want to do a little RP on that, you can. I'll give you guys a second, basically.
Frogman.
That's what you have to say about me asking if you want me to go move us closer?
Yeah, I'm not even there, dude.
Do you want us to move
No.
us closer?
No, we're in it now.
Okay, good.
You can't even see me.
The fire arrow misses and sizzles into the water. And
Ha ha ha!
Kijim is going to try to take aim at the boat that's shooting fire.
Oh wait, I'm
And
on fire.
hits.
Thank God. I was about to say, don't miss this time, big boy. Big boy.
On my turn, do I take damage for being on fire?
Oh yeah,
I'm
1d4.
still
Yeah,
on
1d4.
Do you want to roll it?
Yeah, sure.
Put out the
3.
fire on the boat, not the fire on yourself.
Priorities.
The boat. The boat.
Oh, that's right. It's 2 of these. Oh, yeah. Okay. Completely obliterates the goblin on the front end.
Ha ha.
You see it shoot into and through around the collarbone, neck region. You see the bolt just sort of skitter and skip on the water as it shoots through. And it launches the goblin off into the water as well. Alrighty.
That's a good goblin sound.
That's perfect. I need a soundbite.
Really good goblin sound.
Let's miss. Nice. Torrent.
I'm gonna try to shoot.
Oh, no. You're getting shot.
Oh.
Yeah. The boat that had the barbed arrow. Oh, ouch. You take 6 points of damage and do a Constitution saving
Did you
throw.
roll a 20?
I rolled a 17.
Nah, damn you to hell. Constitution saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Uh, 16.
You save.
Yeah.
You feel the blood sort of pulsate through you, and seeing these barbs before, realizing what it is, you can quickly pull it out and try to just squeeze the poison out.
I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. How much damage did I take?
6. Bukiro Torn, the duo.
I'm dashing straight for that dude on the...
This one?
That one, yep. As far as I can move.
10, 20, 30, 40.
You hop over the logs?
Well, he's under.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
water.
he's swimming.
Ribbit.
Okay, Torn.
Taking aim at my buddy with the fire again.
Okay.
$17.
That hits.
I'm about to say, boy.
I'm just
Damn sure
thinking.
it hits. Ooh, 7 plus 13.
Oh, yep, you got him.
A headshot to rule them all.
In this long distance, somehow you're able to still pull through.
Somehow still pull through. I'm a god with my bow and arrow. Let's be honest now.
And with the long shot, you're able to just barely make it over him, and you see it sink directly into his heart. as he sort of stumbles onto the raft and keels over.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ready. Saf.
I'm going to shoot the last guy
Okay.
with my short bow. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh god.
90,
Okay.
100,
Nope.
120.
Nope. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Too
that.
far away.
I'm gonna put myself out so
Okay.
I'm not on fire anymore. And ooh, would it be a bonus action to use my wand? Since I have
That would be an action.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Even though it's technically use an object.
It's an attack, yeah.
It's an attack, yeah.
Okay,
Come
fine.
on.
Alright, that's it.
Okay.
I'm
You
no longer
looking
on
and
fire.
going. Push forward. Saf.
Oh no.
Oh, actually no. Hold on. Let me do something first. Okay.
Oh god.
You see the goblin hop up, seeing all of its friends perish before him, and in a rage and a fit, he jumps up from the canoe and hops along with his light feet, being able to run on one of the felled logs, takes aim and fires at you.
Oh, okay. Miss.
You take
Oh.
2 damage,
Oh.
but you are
Dying.
You have cancer.
actually do a Constitution saving throw.
These barbed wires are no joke.
That doesn't count my check.
Because you have advantage, that means that it's just normal, a
Straight.
normal roll, straight roll.
Okay. Constitution. 21.
Okay, you're able to save from it.
Don't do what?
Seeing as
would it
what the
be?
barb did before with the secretion, you're able, as the same with Torn, watching him pull it out, you pull it out, and you're able to just sort of squeeze out whatever poison was trying to be injected in towards
Was it
you.
the same poison as before?
It's the same poison.
So I'm still poisoned though?
You're still poisoned, yes,
So I'd have been double poisoned?
pretty much.
Oh.
But extra sick.
Okay,
That time I would have vomited.
Ah, the boat.
Kokiro Torn.
Alright. I'm getting like right next to him and jumping out using
Okay.
bite.
Okay.
Bite.
Swallow
With the
them whole.
frog. That's a giant frog. How big is the frog compared to the goblin?
Oh my
Same
gosh.
size?
It's like twice its size.
Garbage. 3.
Oh.
You miss as you
Suck.
jump up. You actually jump and overshoot.
Get
And you
get
land
used to
next
them
to him.
legs.
Yeah. As you try to jump up and try to bite him, you sort of just
Go back
fall
into the
onto the
water.
log, not expecting it, and just.
Crap.
How about he was like, Jesus God. Alright, I'm gonna take him and shoot for the head.
Okay.
You know how I do.
You.
12.
Miss.
I know.
You see it just stick right at the feet of the goblin, and he just sits just. It is furious.
My turn?
Nope. Oh wait, yes, it is. Sorry.
No worries.
Go.
I am going to... Wait, how does this guy look? Health-wise?
Looks fine.
He looks a little bit beaten up.
Okay. I will use 2 charges for my wand of magic missile.
Do it.
And
Do it.
That is all I have left, so it doesn't turn to ash.
You'll do nothing.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running that duck?
Why
Yeah.
are you running?
Just
The duck runs all over.
that duck. Yeah, that's a good video.
18.
Ooh. Explain to me how you go about
I'm
bringing
gonna...
up the wand and what your plan is.
I'm gonna... Oh, God.
Yell some Harry Potter words.
I'm
Abracadabra.
gonna reach into my magical quiver, and my wand is going to just into my hand. I'm gonna go...
Okay, sure.
Because it's the magic quiver, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you stick your hand into it. I thought you were saying
Into
like,
it.
oh yeah, it just teleports to my hand. I'm like,
No,
what?
into it, and I
Yes.
think about my wand, and it just goes
Yep.
think into my hand, and then I go and vomit a little, and then
Nice.
I go.
Okay. As you sort of look down and vomit, you're able to get the last glance right when you release the wand, and then puke a little bit.
Puke
Where are
with
you?
one eye open.
Oh, right behind Torn, there's just a little bit of puke where he would sit, and you just see the 4 charges intermingle with one another and connect into a sort of DNA strand and just full on blast him in one hit, rocketing him off 10 feet back onto the log, and he just on the log and slides off into the water, starts
Constitution
sinking to the
saving
bottom.
throw to see if you vomit.
Oh yeah.
I just turn
He's a
around and
sympathetic
see it,
vomiter.
and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh,
What'd you get?
2.
You just
Right into the water.
you increase the vomit pool tenfold, completely spitting up your lunch, and now that hunger that you had before, originating before you had the berry is now back.
So I'm just back to a week.
Yeah.
I'm not doing alright. Back to a week down. There we go. Still on track. My diet is still on as it should be.
And that will be combat. You're able to successfully take out this little incursion of goblins that you guys stumbled upon.
I'm gonna take one of the oars and try to scoop the puke off the boat.
You guys now have a very pukey oar.
Ew.
Oh, we can rinse that off in the water. Don't even go. You puked.
You did too.
You made me puke.
So you're the one that's
You
scooping
puked
it off?
more.
Yeah, I'm just.
Constitution saving throw again.
This is so funny. Oh.
14.
You're just you kind of get like it goes up into your mouth. You just able to like there's a little dribble, but you're able to swallow it back down.
Dude, swallow it.
Can I, as a frog, go back to the boat with like a full mouth
Yeah.
of water
And eat the
and
puke.
just spit the water all over?
That's
the
not what I
boat?
thought he said.
onto the boat.
Yeah, to get all that gunk
Yeah,
out.
there's a few chutes off to the side to let water get
That is
through, and
not
it just
where I thought it was
washes
gonna
off
go.
all the puke as you see the toad, a giant head of a toad come up, and it just a bunch of like seawater
Does
or
that
lake
count
water
as puking?
into. No.
I can handle
I'll give you a
that.
chance.
See, that's not where I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was because he's an animal. I thought he was gonna come up and like eat the puke like a dog or something.
Oh.
I had the choice, alright, to do what I want.
Maybe if you're a dog, that should be one of your weaknesses.
This was my
This
plan. This was
So
my
if you
plan the
see
entire
Torn puke, you
time.
gotta like roll to see if you'll eat it or not.
Yeah, if he's a dog, he
Oh,
has to
that's
roll to
nasty.
see if he'll eat it or not. Like that's the weakness when you're a dog or a cat.
The second you told me when you were like, you're poisoned, you feel a little nauseous.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you guys are about an hour and a half away from the shore still.
Yeah, so anybody got anything against being poisoned?
I got some weed you can smoke.
Anybody?
I don't know that'll help you.
Tobacco.
Anybody?
I
Huh?
would need to
Tobacco.
rest. I need to do
Elven plant.
a short rest.
No, Mish. you got like it's all just wrong.
As far as I'm concerned, you know, it's
Yeah.
all the same.
Does anyone need... I'll change back to normal form.
Okay. Now change the music.
Does anyone
Momentarily.
need healing?
I could use
Yeah, I could
some.
use healing.
Okay.
I'm not hurting too bad.
I'm hurting.
I'm gonna use...
Don't listen to her.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on both of them.
On a scale of 0 to 41, I'm at 27. If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
It does or doesn't?
That makes sense.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna heal both of them real
I'm
quick.
taking the reins
Okay.
of the boat and moving in.
Here's the 8.
I mean, I
Yep,
think
you
he's
guys
gonna-
are able to now redirect, and I'm gonna clear the board real quick.
Here it is.
Oh, what a mess! That's so dirty, Natty. Dirty.
You get 8 health.
8.
And then you get 9.
Gang shit, boy.
Thank you.
Look. I was really hoping to swallow.
Does this
one of
poison get worse if I'm continuing to be poisoned?
You don't know.
Oh man.
We need to get somewhere safe so we can make sure you're okay.
Can you turn into like a leech? And we suck the poison out of the wound.
It's a good thought, but no, I can't. Very creative.
Pretty sure bloodletting is
Like your-
not really
The creativity.
a thing anymore that physicians do.
Is this that era?
That's right.
Or are we in the era where this is a known thing? Leeches.
Let me see.
I mean,
something.
I feel like leeches are a known thing.
Yeah. But
But I'm
mostly
saying the era we're in.
divine sort of healing and actual practicing is like a thing.
Right.
But yeah,
But like we're talking about bloodletting.
yeah, that's
Like,
a thing.
oh no, you're sick?
That's a thing in today's
know.
age. Still,
I was about to say, I thought it was.
Not really.
it's not as practiced, obviously. But you guys are an hour and a half away. What are you doing?
No, bloodletting, they
Are you
like,
guys
cut
just
you
moving
open
on?
and just let you
Just
bleed.
pushing on.
Should
Yeah,
we
I'm
keep
trying to get
moving
to
forward?
land,
Yes, we need
Okay.
to get to land and heal you guys.
You are now about an hour away from that direction that you're seeing. The only sort of shore that you can really get to. I'd like everyone to make a perception check, as well as within that time, it is now turned to dusk.
20.
20? Okay. Disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, I was about to say, excuse me?
Oh, no.
Like, come again?
And you, Kokiro, because you're also poisoned.
Damn.
12s. Wow. Double 12.
Oh.
19.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
Try us, mate.
So I have to roll 2 20s.
Yep,
Yes.
take the lowest.
May I borrow one?
Yeah. Which one do you want?
I don't care. Just hand me one.
You can get this one. This one's
Cool.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
I got
14s.
double 12s and he got
I got
double
double
14s.
Damn,
Right.
alright.
12 is like our
So
number.
it's
So-
14 plus. What's your.
Wisdom.
17. Oh, my wisdom, it's 4. So 18.
Cool. You guys are all able to see this off in the distance as the darkness is starting to set in. You see in that tower that's off in the distance, you can see one light just
Oh, great.
flicker on. And the two adjacent towers that are inside the water, you can see small little candle lights just flicker on. Aside from that, you can't really see anything else as the snow is also starting to come down a lot harder. What was, as time is going on, you're starting to see less and less of the light that you originally saw as you get further into the flurry of snow that is happening.
So it's a flurry.
It's a flurry.
There's snow coming down.
It is coming down now.
Is
Pretty
there
pretty
impaired
hard.
vision on
Uh,
other people and us?
You can see about a good, like clearly, you can see about 100 feet away from you.
Okay.
But off in the distance, with those perception checks, you are able to see the flickers of light that started.
My brother, can you make like a fog happen in this as well?
I need a rest, my friend.
Well, let's move forward, team.
Let me see something.
Give
actually.
them hell.
Might be something.
Speak up.
Wait, what?
Me? Oh, no, I'm just reading something. Sorry.
How long until shore?
1 hour.
1 hour. What if we just hung out here for a little bit for a short rest?
In the middle of the water.
In the middle of the water at night.
I'm down, honestly.
You're down?
To take a rest. There's goblins. This is a safe place. Remember, we haven't seen anything crazy in the water.
Yeah, we killed that troll.
Right. I feel fine.
What if the troll wasn't the bad guy, though? We're only going off what we've been told. We have no idea what's in this.
Should we take turns? There should be a lookout.
Okay, maybe fine. Let's get
Alright.
to land.
So wait, we are going to land now?
I don't know. Wolfgang, what do you think?
That's up to you guys.
Oh, stop asking. He's no help.
Stupid NPCs.
my
Okay.
gosh.
Should we go to land?
We're taking it to a
Fine.
boat.
Let's go.
I feel like either way, there's a.
Then let's hurry.
Alright.
Okay. Are you going
We're not rowing. We're
towards the
sailing.
shore?
Going towards the shore, trying to be as quiet with the water
We're not
and
rowing.
paddles I can be. Yeah, we
It's
are.
a sail.
Oh, yeah, that's
Sail.
right.
Yeah.
Terrible.
However, if you guys did
Sorry.
want to, you can still roll a stealth check. It'll
Damn
be sort of a
straight I
group
do.
effort to stay
Oh yeah,
quiet.
perfect. Oh, still at disadvantage though.
Yep.
Whoo!
The both of you.
Was that perception?
Stealth.
Do you want this one?
Sure.
Woo! 20.
Nice.
I had to double check.
What'd you get?
Well, one woman was a natty 20.
The
And
other
then
one's a 3.
3. So 13.
Opposite.
So still ridiculous.
13.
Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
Whoa!
Basically the same thing.
Really?
Yes.
So a
19
3?
and
It's a 3.
Okay, what's your
Stealth.
stealth?
Oh. What is it? Oh, so it's
A 4.
just 4.
God.
I might as well just jump in the
carry
water.
The combination of Kokiro trying to hold his stomach and these grudging sounds that are happening, as well as Kijum trying to get his bolts realigning together, and you just hear clink, 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 clink.
Jesus!
Sorry.
Can't do anything.
You guys are now about 15 minutes away, unless you want to go a little bit before that from the shoreline, or are you just trying to go directly up?
Well, is there areas to start on the beach that are away? To
Make
be on
a perception check to see what's around ya.
That would be an 11. Oh wait, no, perception. My mistake. I was still in stealth mode.
Was
10.
Huh?
10.
Worse.
It's even worse. I'm an honest player.
Honest, exactly.
I'm an
I
honest
was about to
player.
say. With the thickness of the snow, and with the dark coming to, it is now going past twilight into nighttime. The only thing that you can see is 3 globes of light from those towers that you remember seeing, and it's just the lights from there. That's all that you can see, and it's still off in the distance. You can't see anything else. It's just blinding white.
Should we just take a risk and go left of this little tower in the water and try to come up on the beach that way?
Yeah, might as well.
Fuck it.
Okay. You guys start going that way, and
Out of nowhere, a 9-headed dragon. That would be some stuff.
coming up towards
like
this area,
some
you
final
see a long dock that juts out into the lake, and it is the wood craftsmanship of a combination of both humanoid and elvish. And what you can see with the towers in the water, now that you get closer, they're more of stilts that are sort of posting up as if they're little outposts. You can see a candle on the far one that's lit, and a little torch on the opposite side of it. With the main tower in the center, it's the same sort of structure as the tower in the center of the lake. And you can see 4 torches on the top, as well as it being 2 stories tall, and there's 2 jutting out windows, and you can see flickering lights and a little bit of shadows in between it. As you get close to the tower that's on the left side that you guys are coming up close to, trying as best to be quiet, Kokiro is still grumbling from the poison that's flowing through his body, and you hear a yak. Ah! And looking up towards this stilted outpost, you see a goblin head pop up and look over and stare directly at all of you. And then you hear a scream, "Ika!" Lights the outpost on fire and
What?
jumps into the water.
Oh, great.
Suicide mission.
That would
And
call
that's
it
where we're
back
going to end
up.
the session for tonight.
No!
Oh my